Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, the Sacred English Academy. This is Saloni, an IELTS trainer and a motivational speaker. So today we are going to talk about the speaking module of the IELTS. We are going to discuss that what kind of questions are covered in the speaking module. So let's start. Okay, we have the three parts in the speaking, the part 1, the part 2 and the part 3. In the part 1 we have the introductory questions. In the part 2 we have the cue cards. In the part 3 we have the discussion. So the part 1 means the introductory questions. Introductory question means the questions that will be related to you, your name, your family, your area, your job, your career. For instance, the examiner can ask you that what is your name? Do you have any plan to change your name? What is the meaning of your name? Who gave you this name? Is it important for you? Or some related questions. For example, the part 1 is related to your area. Where do you live? Do you have any plan to change your area? What is the special thing about your area? What is the bad thing about your area? And if you get an opportunity to change the area, what will you do? So these kind of questions covered in the part 1. Then we have the part 2 questions. The part 2, see on the board, we have the cue card. Cue card means there will be a question that will be written on a card. You will be given 1 minute by the examiner to just see the question, to plan the question. The examiner will also give you 1 page or pencil to make the notes, to prepare the notes. You will consume your 1 minute, you will think over the topic, and later on you have to give the speech for 1 to 2 minutes about the topic. That 1 to 2 minute speech will be continually speech, there will be no pause, no breaks and nothing else. Then we have the example for the cue cards are like they can ask you to describe your best friend, and there will be sub questions in the cue card. Who is your best friend? Where do you come to know about him or her? What is the special thing about him? So the special thing about the cue card is, and the most important thing also I must say, that you need to cover all the questions, that is the sub questions of the cue cards. Then we have the part 3. The part 3 is the discussion round. One thing you have to keep in mind, the discussion round for the part 3 questions will be completely based on the part 2. For instance, my cue card is describe your best friend, as I have given you example recently. So that means the part 3 questions will be like what kind of friends do you prefer to have? What are the qualities of a good friend? What makes a friend a good friend to the whole family? And what are the reasons why the friendship breaks? So these sort of questions comes in the part 3. And for instance, if my part 2 is related to like describe someone successful person in your family, or describe a happy married couple. Let's take an example, describe a happy married couple. So that means the part 3 questions will be like what kind of things are necessary before we get married? What is the specific age for the boys and for the girls for the marriage, and who should like pay for the wedding cost, whether the man or the woman, or do you think that the man should contribute in the household work or domestic chores? So these kind of questions comes in the part 3. So that means I have explained you the part 1 also, the part 2 also and the part 3 also. So these are the complete speaking, and it lasts for 11 to 14 minutes in total. The part 1 will be for 4 to 5 minutes. The part 2, 1 minute for thinking, 1 to 2 minutes for speak, and the part 3 again for 4 to 5 minutes. So collectively we can say that it is for 11 to 13 minutes or sometimes 14 minutes. That doesn't matter actually. So the one thing you have to like keep in mind in the speaking, just be confident, just make eye contact and just give a bit smile so that you look confident. So this is all about the speaking. Now just don't forget to subscribe my channel, share it, like it, and just do comment so that I could come to know that what are your problems and what things you want me to make the videos on. So I will be there for your help. So thank you.